how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a brand new episode of the 90th Minute. We've got your hosts, Greg, Liam, myself, Matt. Lucas is not here, and we do not have a special guest this week, unfortunately. So,
we don't need Lucas.
Yeah,
Jimmy
no.
was too big.
We had
You have
Jimmy
to take a
taking a
week
break
off.
for a while.
Yeah, don't worry.
It's not like
We'll try to
he
get.
does everything for us. You know.
We'll try to get a guest on for next week. But thank you guys once again for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. You know, all that fun stuff, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't usually do the intros.
It's
Usually,
actually, yeah,
That was
usually
by
I do.
design. We didn't botch that, by the way. By design.
yeah.
I mean,
Guys,
it's
the
actually
Prem's
pretty
back.
good. Yeah, I was gonna say the Premier League is back. Our main league. We could actually talk about something that we
Mhm.
can watch here in Canada. It's about bloody time. I gotta be honest. I'm tired of talking about like the Turkish league from 13
Yeah.
seasons ago. But
Wait, I forgot to
Like
mention
you
we finally have a small sponsor kind of affiliate thing. Well, with your
Yes.
FUT card, you just go to yourfutcard.com and you can use code 90th for 10% off at checkout. So there you go. So you get your own FIFA card. It's
just
awesome.
be warned.
Yeah,
Just
Don't be
warned.
overzealous,
The
boys.
thick-
yeah.
Don't be
the
saying
thick
you're
juice-
95 overall when we know you're 60. Okay? Just ask you guys to be real.
Don't worry,
juice is coming in.
Yeah, if you want, you can get like a thick ginger card with a Celtic background. It's great. So
That's why I
Nobody
might,
nobody
put the
wants
wall
that.
up here.
Liam will get you one.
Yep.
Yeah. So
But
Check-
let's get into the Premier League. Let's get into the football because it started off with a great encounter: Manchester City versus
Mhm.
Arsenal, and oh boy, Arsenal! It's a
it was a fantastic
It's a
match.
rough
If
Well,
Long
actually,
story.
from
I'm just
neutral.
gonna throw the long story short out there. Arsenal are shit. Moving on.
no.
Open up the gates.
David Luiz. David Luiz.
Yeah,
is bad.
David Luiz just costed them that game.
Yeah,
That guy.
Just him. I'm sure. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It does.
Guys, you didn't talk
end-
about Aston Villa, Sheffield United first.
Greg, get out of here.
Well,
That was a
hold
0-0,
on.
wasn't it?
Greg's.
was
It was a
0-0.
0-0. It did have drama though because Sheffield.
Oh,
United
right,
did
yes.
actually score in that game, but for some reason the goal line technology wasn't working, wasn't turned on, something wasn't good, so it didn't get.
That
given,
wasn't a
so-
goal. Let's be realistic.
It was.
Look at his face. Can we get Can we get that shit pinned, please? Can we get that shit pinned? I want that to be the
Let's
thumbnail
get-
for this video. That face
Let's
exactly.
get back onto Man City versus Arsenal because it does end 3-0 for Manchester City. Arsenal did get a red card. David Luiz getting sent off. Basically, David Luiz just had the worst day at the office anyone's ever had. He
I think that's
gives up
pretty par for the
first
course for
goal.
him, to be honest.
Oh man, he gives up the first goal with some terrible defending. Gives away a penalty. Gets sent off. Bad all around.
Yeah, essentially, I think he's. I mean, I've always said he's not that good of a defender. He's more so of a CDM, but he's always placed at center back.
Only
I'm-
Greg rates David Luiz.
No,
Do I even rate him? I just like him for his free kicks.
like I've always said, I think he's always been the most overrated player, center back that's in
not
world
the thing.
football.
He's always been good. Well,
I don't think he's
Bar
ever
now.
as a defender. I've
He
never
was-
really thought of him as a good defender. I don't think he really
he's
knows
one
the
of
position.
Chelsea's
Hey, I,
most relied upon center back.
he was at the time, yeah, but I don't know. I've never rated
PSG,
him.
one of their most relied
And
upon center backs. He was a good player, man.
I just never liked him.
Everyone
Is it
has a
David-
bad game.
He's had a
Is it
bad
David
year.
Luiz,
Very
though?
bad game, but
A
Was
bad
it the-
year.
Was it that David Luiz was very influential at Chelsea and PSG, or was it the person he was beside made him look so much better than he really is?
No, he was good. If he was this bad, they would have known.
Well, he wasn't
And he
this
went to
bad. I think
Hope, but
I just think he's kind of lost touch with the game, or the game's kind of gone ahead of him.
he's
He's
getting
getting
older.
older. He's had some injuries. I
Thiago
just
Silva's older.
yeah, but he's just
I
not.
don't see
He's
Thiago
just,
I
Silva
always
do some
find,
dumb
though-
shit like this.
That's true.
but I always find that David Luiz seems to be mentally not checked into the game, kind of thing. He
I
makes
will
very
100% agree with
errors.
that. That's something I've always noticed about him. He's a type of defender who like to push forward a lot and isn't. I don't know.
Let's be real, boys.
His
It's a
attention
conspiracy.
wavers,
Chelsea sent him over there to fuck up Arsenal. That's
Wow.
on God.
pretty much.
I don't know
Look
It
into
about
wasn't
that.
David Luiz wasn't the only one who messed up Arsenal, though. Let's be honest. They
Arsenal's just bad all around.
so, right, yeah. So they lost 3-0. I think we all expected City to win this game, right? So
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, not 3-0.
That
I
might-
thought it'd be closer.
That might have
But
been my prediction from last week, to be fair.
But I mean,
Very close there.
once again, everyone's talking about David Luiz. Is he Premier League quality?
No.
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 Which
That
I
guy
think
wants to go to Miami.
the fact that they're considering even re-signing him is just very. Okay, we gotta stop like sending players to Miami. They're gonna have everybody in the world at this point.
if I'm
I don't care.
if I'm Mikel
I'll watch it.
Arteta, I don't think David Luiz will ever play for me again.
No,
No.
definitely not. So I don't really know why they're trying to re-sign him. I mean,
Well, what other options do they have at this point?
Yeah, well, I mean,
It's
so let's.
time to spend.
Do you want to just quickly go on to the Arsenal's next game for the week? Because they did, of course, play 2 games. That was one
well,
was
yeah.
on Wednesday, and
Then
played
they
on
go into the
Saturday.
weekend and they just lose to Brighton 2-1. I mean, credit to Brighton, but that was
They
also
lost. Yeah, they lost 2-1 to Brighton, and with David Luiz having a red card, of course, like they're playing Mustafi and Holding.
Yeah. He's not better at
like,
all.
They have no center backs. They're deep,
No, they don't,
and then
and-
Well, it's
Kolasinac and Bellerin.
what's up
I'm
with
sorry, but that's not-
what's up with Socrates?
I think
Socrates.
they're all injured.
Oh my
They have
god.
like 4 injuries in their defense.
Yeah, I mean Arsenal.
And
Arsenal is a mess.
yeah, they are a complete mess right now, and it's like that's not a top 6 defensive side team, like defensive line.
They're not even.
Defensive
They're
line.
not top 6 by a mile.
I know, I
No.
mean top 6.
So no, but what Greg's saying is correct. If Arsenal want to consider themselves a team that could qualify for a European competition, they are nowhere near that in terms of their players' capabilities. I mean, you know,
No. And
Not
as,
a-
at this point, what? Aubameyang and Lacazette both won out. That's probably the only 2
Yeah.
good players they have.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Pepe's underperforming for the money they spent on him.
Oh, he scored a great goal.
Ceballos is
Yeah.
Ceballos on loan, or is he? That's a loan, isn't
No,
it?
I think it's a.
Is it a full transfer?
Ceballos is
so.
on loan. I'm pretty
Where's
sure.
Lucas? So we need him.
Yeah, the
Fact
genius.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah, where's the fact man?
jeez, but I mean,
But then you look at like your midfield with Lucas Torreira, Guendouzi. Both of those players I rate, but they're not
That's not good
performing
enough.
anywhere near what they should be. They're backups. They're not starters, kind of thing.
no, it's they're basically fringe players almost essentially.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that
But yeah, they get smacked around by Manchester City. I think we all expected that. But then to go and lose 2-1 to Brighton, yes, it
Yep.
was a last-minute winner.
they
but
were up.
still,
Yeah.
that's a huge loss. So that's something that could derail your season.
not
That
even that,
happened
but
in
they
the first
also
half of the
they also
year.
lost their best goalie, or they're one of their best players.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Bird Leno is out for
Leno's
quite
been
some
like
time, it would
probably the
appears.
along with Aubameyang has only been like the good thing about Arsenal this year.
Without
Two
La-
confirmed.
Yeah, I mean-
Danny Ceballos is on loan, so
Yes, I figured that. But
I'm-
They're
Leno's
losing
been,
all of their
Leno's
No.
been saving Arsenal. so
no, I
many
mean
times,
Saka's
honestly.
been pretty good for Arsenal. Everyone keeps forgetting
Well,
that. The guy's like 11 assists
I'm
for
sure
them.
he'll carry them next season when Aubameyang, Lacazette, Danny Ceballos, and Bird Leno still. I'm sure it's gonna happen. Yeah,
Well,
positive.
They got to
But
make some big
top 4.
transfers though.
Saka, he's gonna carry them there.
The only players I
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
that would look pretty decent for Arsenal, though, not against Brighton, but the City game was still Maitland Niles and I don't know.
They did play a lot. They did play a lot of youngsters against
Yeah,
City, which I
they didn't play
liked,
bad.
But at
At
the same time, it was like you're playing City. Can you not save those youngsters for Brighton, kind of thing?
least Phil Foden looked good against Arsenal, but
Well,
Yeah.
so the thing is, with Leno's injury, what did you guys think of that? It
That was Maupay's a fucking dick. I can't even. I don't give a shit what he has to say, man. There's a certain level of respect you should carry yourself with as a footballer, as a professional in any occupation.
Hmm.
And the kid, he really is. The tackle is unnecessary. Everything, his post-match interview is unnecessary. The kid's, and I pride myself on
I
being
mean,
a dick.
I mean, his post-match interview, I kind of can see where he's coming from because I'm sure, when
You
you
gotta
go play against no, but when you play against a team like Arsenal, you're not going to be given any respect. I think you're better. They're better just because they have Arsenal on the front of their kits. You have to play and you have to win the game and you have to earn your 3 points. And I think what he was saying there was, what? They weren't giving us respect. They need to realize that we are capable of beating them.
They're not
Which is
capable.
what they did.
They're not
But
capable of a whole
that's
lot
a bad
else, to be
injury.
honest.
So Leno's definitely
Yeah.
out for the
He's out
most likely for the
for
rest of the season.
at least 3 months.
Yeah,
So
and like I said, that's just a big part of Arsenal's defense. And now you got backup goalie, and
Who's their backup? Goalie? Espino?
shambolic Arsenal defense. So what is Arsenal gonna do now?
The same thing they've been doing.
Pray and hope.
Lose games.
Lose.
Pray and hope.
Pray and
Why
hope.
is this
Make-
a lose?
Gotta.
Fair
At least
enough.
Hector Bellerin will not have to go plant any trees.
Oh
That's the
yeah.
only good thing.
I think what has to happen now is Arteta needs to get the best out of his players, which he could do. I mean,
No, he needs to become a player manager.
yeah,
Plus,
that's,
Get
simple
back
fact
on the
is this.
pitch.
Get back on the
Simple
pitch.
fact is this: what is the best out of Arsenal? You know,
I don't know.
are we seeing the best out of Arsenal?
I don't know. Like, I feel bad for the supporters because they've got some good, a very passionate fan base, but man, that club on paper just looks awful at the moment. There's not.
They need to just do like a full rebuild
on
to
the
try
pitch.
and get everything.
Yeah,
going.
they're-
They need to try and do what Chelsea's.
Their board
you
needs to
know.
actually
It's
hey.
hard to do.
Their
but
board actually needs to back the manager of the club. Say, yo,
Yeah.
like Arteta and whoever's the director of sporting needs to go to them. Like, we need help. We're burning.
Now,
It's-
the last thing about this, the Brighton's final goal though was a very nice.
oh,
goal.
the
Like,
It was a good
near
goal.
post by Maupay. The build up was great in my opinion. The passing,
the touch,
yeah.
and the pass. was
It's just
brilliant, yeah.
unfortunately it was
No, I-
Maupay who scored it.
Fucking dick.
It was
Yeah.
definitely a
I
kick in
think
the
they
nuts,
deserved
honestly,
it.
by
Right.
Brighton to
And
Arsenal.
the one thing I
They
noticed with
deserved it.
one thing I noticed about Arsenal is that no one really stood up for Lennon when it happened. The Arsenal players just kind of
God no.
yeah. It's just like
The
it shows.
spineless team.
It shows yeah the spine of the club right now. He's. I know David Luiz likely would have stood up for him, but the guy, of course, was an idiot and got sent off.
not
Yeah,
playing.
Shit.
I don't know.
You
He's
said
a guy who
that
does
last
back up
shit.
his teammates.
No, we've had this conversation before of who is a leader in the Arsenal 11 or in the
Oh,
Arsenal
yeah,
20.
because they
even.
have Aubameyang
There's
a captain,
nobody.
but is Aubameyang really? A
Do we view him
captain?
as a
I don't-
leader? No.
He
Lacazette,
can be, but I
player.
can guarantee you he doesn't give a shit right now.
Leno,
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
goalkeepers are always a good leader from the back, but he got injured and he had to defend himself. Even like Maupay was talking shit as he was getting stretchered off. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, no. If I was on the pitch, I would have caught another fucking red. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. someone does that to my goalkeeper, I'm off.
Yeah. God.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
All right, so
Let's
let's
go talk
move
about
on.
two other clubs that are still a bit of a mess. Tottenham and Manchester United, they faced off. It ended
Yep.
1-1 in that game. Was you give us your thoughts first?
Okay, well, I got my I took down notes while I was watching the match actually. So 1 sec.
I bet
Um,
the fuck you
Look at
did.
this man, getting
So
professional.
during the first half, I put down Spurs are making the midfield so congested by dropping players back that's not allowed United to break like they would. United work well with fluid passing in the midfield. With it being congested, United are struggling to go forward. United need to wake up and stay patient and not force it forward. Spurs have done well exposing the flank, especially on the left-hand side. Another thing is Spurs have been stronger on the ball and getting the ball first, I noticed. McTominay was poor. He hasn't done many favors by misplacing passes as well. Our passing general has been poor, forced passes, and poor communication. That was all generally in the first half. Within the second half, we
Guardiola.
yeah.
Overall, it was not a
another
good
thing-
half.
And another thing, David De Gea should have done better.
He could have said that,
Did
but
you
also
see the-
yeah.
Did you
But-
see the
That was
interview with not the interview?
Was Roy
the
Keane?
comments by Roy Keane.
Yeah.
Fucking legend, that guy.
He's right though.
I
David
guess.
Couldn't have
De
said
Gea
it better
is a
myself.
He's
He's
a
a
world-class
world-class goalie.
goalkeeper, and he's made so many mistakes this season. Mentally, again, he's not checked into the game. You know, he's
Because
making
he doesn't give a shit.
simple errors.
That guy's probably pissed off that Thibaut Courtois is doing good at Real Madrid.
I don't think that.
Yeah.
I think
Or he's probably upset he didn't go. I could bet money on that.
I think he's been quite happy at United. He wants to perform well. He wants to win titles there.
He
Sure.
should have done better.
I know United very well, and I understand the players from what I see. I don't know.
Oh, how
No.
you talk to him?
I
Did you talk to
understand.
David?
Yeah,
players
no.
From what I see.
What did David tell you?
I watch a lot of interviews and press, so I don't think David De Gea is the type of guy to just say give up.
Yeah, but unlike Neil Maupay, they're actually professional and probably didn't say the things that they are actually
No.
thinking.
There's a reason why he was our
Whereas David De
captain.
Gea would have came
But
up
the
and like,
actual-
fuck, I should have gone to Real Madrid, bro, when I had the chance.
So the first half, like was said, his team was shambolic. You know, midfield was not working for them. They were not being good in the counterattack kind of thing.
Well, I wouldn't
Was
say we were
1-0 for
shambolic.
Tottenham.
It was just tough to break down Tottenham because Mourinho's so defensive. Like
Yeah, the
I would say
pressing was
their
tactic.
midfield block was so compact, right? so it was hard to hit them
But
on the break.
Second half, Paul Pogba, he changes the game
Oh
completely.
yeah, no, he got subbed on for it was for Fred, I remember, which I thought Fred was playing decent, but I guess Ole had different plans. So yeah, we were going a lot more forward. We were a lot more fluid again. I don't know what happened. I think the way Ole, I think he changed more to a 3-back. With Pogba, he just changed the pace of the game, especially beside Bruno. And then, of course, Pogba draws the penalty because he was going down the right-hand side. Wonderful footwork by him, I
Great
thought.
footwork.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying it wasn't a penalty. Do you think it was a penalty?
It was a penalty.
I do.
But wait, actually,
I think
so.
before we get to that, we should mention Bergwijn's goal. I thought it was a great strike.
We did mention.
I know, but we were mostly focused on De Gea's.
Because I mean, it was a good strike, but it was a.
But
should
I
have been a
think
simple
keeper
Yeah,
should
saved.
have
I
saved
think
that.
Yeah,
I thought-
it was down the middle.
I don't know. I thought United's defense could have done it. But back to the penalty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pogba I thought he did well to draw that.
Yeah.
It was good footwork, like you said. And then Bruno Fernandes steps up, and
Nice,
in my
good
mind,
goal.
there was no doubt it was
Yeah.
going to the back of the net.
He's now scored 4 goals, 4 assists so far in the Prem. He hasn't lost a game with United, so it's been good. A lot of people are saying how he's overrated, but I think he's been phenomenal for you. I thought he was great that
How
game.
many games he played was?
Like 11, but he's been making our team
Too
run.
soon to say.
He's
Yeah.
definitely helped your team for sure.
Yeah.
At the end of the game, though, Manchester United was awarded a second penalty. It was overturned by VAR. There was not enough
Yeah.
contact, kind of thing. For a
Yeah,
second
that-
there, you're like, "Oh my God, we've stolen it from Jose."
That wasn't. A
I was happy that it could have been a penalty, but at the same time, I was like, I don't want to win a game with 2 penalties. It just doesn't look clean.
You'll take it.
I'll
don't
take
lie.
it, but at the same time, you know the
would.
banter you're gonna get. Oh, you can only score penalties.
Waz watching that game was yes.
I'm like, but
Yes.
it wasn't a
And then,
penalty.
shit.
It wasn't a
When you're
penalty.
United, you take those.
If
Yeah.
they won one,
Whatever team
it
you
wasn't the
support,
worst
like you
result.
take it. No, you're right, Liam. It's
It's a good result
both
against
teams
Spurs.
both teams are.
I thought
Not
United were
great,
better.
Yeah.
I thought United should have won it. We created better chances than Spurs. I thought
Lloris had a fantastic.
yeah,
save. I
Martial
forget who-
on Martial's shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Lamella
Lamella's foot,
played
yeah.
well for Spurs. He was very physical though. He was a bit dirty, but
Good.
yeah.
Quickly, we will cover. Southampton did get a 3-0 victory over Norwich City.
Mhm.
Norwich are going down. There's no question about it. I thought Southampton looked very, very good. Danny Ings with multiple chances. I think he hit the post and the crossbar before he got his goal.
Mhm.
I'm actually liking Southampton.
No, that was a
Southampton,
big result for them, but man, Norwich played like crap. No
Norwich
surprise.
is just.
Yeah, Norwich are.
No,
They've accepted fate, honestly, already. Like,
Danny
They're
Ings.
not good.
Uh,
I think all their goals were good
something
from
that-
Southampton.
They were. Something that I think will concern Norwich is a team down in the relegation zone. Watford, they picked up a pretty good point against Leicester City.
Yeah.
1-1 result there. Leicester looked flat. They looked not very inventive. They didn't seem to be very exciting
Mhm.
on the attack.
yeah,
Watford, they got the job done. They got a point against a top 6
big
opposition.
point. Yeah.
Big point, 100%. It keeps them within the fight to stay up. And we talked
Yeah.
about Brighton, Arsenal, so there's not much to cover there.
I mean, big points for
I wanna
Brighton.
move-
Because
Yeah,
Brighton,
yeah,
Brighton,
yeah.
Brighton are fighting, right?
Where do we move to? Chelsea and AV.
I want to move to Wolves West Ham.
Please, that was actually a fun
'cause
game to watch.
I thoroughly enjoyed this game.
I
Adama
love it.
Traore is unplayable. That
Yeah,
is actually
Adama
what the f-
Traore.
he
Why
played
don't
really
you-
good.
What are you meant to
First
do?
half, Wolves is just it's just like an game, right? And like Wolves are still like doing very
Better.
good, but everyone in their mind is just saying, why is Adama not on the pitch right now?
Yeah.
And the second Adama comes onto the pitch in the second half, bang.
Oh
Just
yeah,
chances after chance.
it was
after
it was
chance.
kind of like when Pogba came on for United. Like they turned a switch,
Yeah,
almost.
100%.
But like, to have a player like that in your ranks where he's just got the pace, he has the
Yeah,
power,
he's
he has the
so-
creativity, he can shoot, he can cross, he can pass. It's like having a Swiss Army knife, and it's like he can
Well,
get you
the
out
shooting-
of any situation, kind of thing.
The shooting isn't so good right now. It's not terrible.
It's not the worst ever.
It's
No.
like his shooting is like Sterling when he first got to City.
Yes.
It's not
yeah.
bad.
How
It just doesn't
good
get the
was
job
just-
done.
what his play though. Like he just beats
Oh,
two
no, he's-
defenders so easily.
can't
and it's
mark
a
him.
perfect ball. Like
No.
You can't defend him, man.
no.
He's too
It's
strong.
almost like
His feet are
almost
too
like when
good, and he's too
defenders-
fast.
But like defenders against Arjen Robben, they knew he was going to cut back onto his left foot, but you still couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
With Adama,
Yeah.
you know he's going around you on the outside. You
He's
still can't
going
stop
down
him.
the wing. Yeah.
You cannot stop him.
And it was
But
just a
it does
perfect
end-
header by Jimenez and makes it
Yeah,
1-0.
perfect header by Jimenez. And then was it Jota with the second one?
No, it was
No.
Neto with a fantastic.
Neto.
Neto.
Oh, what a
Amazing
volley!
Fantastic volley.
I think it's been.
2-0 over West Ham.
It's gotta be
Big
one.
result.
One of the goals of the
Really
season.
bad for West Ham. It's like they
Really good
had
for
some
Wolves.
chances
West Ham
to
are-
take in the first half, and they just
I could see if
They
Wolves continues this, I
did.
could see them finishing 5th. I could definitely see this.
Wolves have
offense
such a
was.
good team.
I gotta be honest. I think Wolves right now is my favorite to win the Europa League. I gotta be honest.
Wow. The
They're
shout.
good.
They are.
But
They're
they
a dangerous
can
team.
counterattack so quickly, and they can hit a team on the break and just.
I mean,
Really
the,
look
it,
up
it,
pressure.
That's
you,
the thing.
Defense
you-
is
but
solid.
it's also a poor West Ham side who doesn't really have much structure at the
Well,
moment,
yeah, of course.
especially with David
West Ham's a
Moyes.
little off. Definitely.
Yeah,
But, like,
so
with what Liam was saying though, I agree. They're a team that can counter when they need to against the big teams that like to control the possession and everything, and counter really well against that. But they also, you can see that they can control the game too. They don't just have to counter attack. They have
Yeah.
players who can pass the ball and control the midfield.
there have been
Makes them a
moments where they
very
do
dangerous team.
get a little bit lost against stronger teams, especially. I feel they sometimes really don't do as well. They're a threatening side, but
But they also do something United doesn't do, and get results against teams they should be getting results against.
and they don't get
For
results
West Ham,
against
it
us.
It is another nail in the potential relegation coffin. They are
They'll be
not in a good
bad.
place.
Yeah.
Another team that is right beside them, AFC Bournemouth. They get absolutely beat up 2-0 by Crystal Palace.
Mm-hmm.
I watched this in complete game. I don't think Bournemouth had a single good moment in that 90 minutes.
Oh
I
my
thought they
God,
were
what a-
just crap.
What a goal by Zaha though in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was alright. I thought I was gonna say the first goal, the free kick.
Oh, that
kick
was
was a great kick.
fantastic. I know.
Yeah.
Goalie could have done better, but it was Oh, it was beautiful. Would you say it's
No,
better
I mean,
better than that?
Bournemouth are just like
Bad.
what happened to them? They were a good team. They were doing good.
They were
last
decent,
year,
but
and now it's-
relegation
on.
is possible.
Can I say something? I gave you a look when you said Zaha's goal. Zaha did not score.
What game
Do
am I
you mean
thinking of?
Jordan Ayew? Jordan Ayew?
Shit, whichever one.
Well, 'cause I was sitting there, I was like, I don't think he scored. I watched this game.
He did
It's
not.
like-
He did not.
Yeah, we all were just like,
I was like, I don't remember hearing.
You know what I got confused with? I was watching it on the Zone, and I saw the highlight afterwards during half because I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep for a bit of that one.
But
Dude.
to get back onto the game, Crystal
Moving
Palace
forward.
picked up a very good result. I mean,
it's a massive
they
victory.
looked not terrible. They weren't great, but I mean, they're not bad. I thought Ayew actually had a good game. They get the free kick by Milovic. I think that's how you pronounce it. But no, it was a good free kick. Bournemouth looked absolutely terrible. Their best
Yeah.
player, Ryan Fraser, he refuses to play the rest of the season for them. He's done with Bournemouth.
What
It's
is he? He
just
wants a
one-
100K contract. Is what I
Pretty
heard.
much. He doesn't deserve it. But
Imagine paying that kid
just
anything more than
one
50.
giant
Yeah,
tire fire.
yeah. And we move on to the games which happened today for us. It would be yesterday for the podcast. Newcastle and Sheffield United.
I
Newcastle.
was shocked when I saw this scoreline.
I'm
like,
not even mad. Not
More
even
importantly than Newcastle, Joe Linton scored a goal.
good. Maybe we'll start
It's
seeing.
been over 6 months since this man scored a goal, and here he
Yeah.
is.
It's
It's-
a long time coming, lads.
Well,
so-
yeah, St. Alan St. Maximim scored the first goal, 55th minute. Matt Ritchie, Joe Linton, just an awful performance from Sheffield. Like John Egan gets
Yeah.
a red card in the
Yeah.
50th minute, and then
That's two results where Sheffield United need to get points.
I'm not even mad because
Yeah.
United are playing them on Wednesday,
thing.
so
United,
United are gonna be
Wolves,
hungry.
Chelsea, they all look at this and go, hey, you know what? This is a team who's in the top 5, top 6 right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna be if they're dropping, you know, we'll happily take their position.
Well, United are currently in 5th, Sheffield are in 7th, so it's gonna be a big match. Sheffield have 44, United have 46. So that's actually a big game. So United are gonna be looking at results like this. Like, okay, we can take advantage, hopefully. But we always United, you never know still. But
Well, and the thing from
Talk
this
about
match
United
that
and
well, just quickly on this match, like 'cause
Yeah.
Sheffield
Yeah.
United get a red card, right? And then right after that, Newcastle just
took advantage.
took. Yeah, exactly, and they did what they needed to do, and that's a team with confidence, and hopefully they can do very good.
They have
for the
quality
rest of the
players,
season.
Yeah, they
Newcastle,
actually-
just putting the pieces together.
they
Exactly.
actually look pretty good today.
That result
Like,
puts
Your center forward actually can score a goal is a big thing.
result puts Newcastle 13th right now. So
Yeah.
at the middle of the table is actually getting pretty tight. I mean, we all
Yeah,
the whole league is tight except for the first and second. Actually, Leicester, if they start getting results,
Hear that one.
they could squeeze into second, but there's only really like a 6-point gap between third and
But
second.
to talk about, you know, that final Champions League spot, we do have to talk about Chelsea.
Yeah,
They got a good victory over Aston Villa, 2-1.
I wasn't happy with
Villa pushed them. I was, you know,
Yeah.
I was, you know, for a little bit I was like, oh my god, Villa can pick up a big point here. And then, you know what, a little bit of quality from
Mhm.
Chelsea just won them the match.
Yeah,
Not Walsh's day.
because Aston Villa was up
this. Well,
1-0 from
for a little bit.
a brilliant ball and good play.
Yeah,
by
but
Grealish
just
as well.
Chelsea's defense could have cleaned that up a bit more. I felt like it could have been wasn't.
It was a great
wasn't-
ball, but yeah,
yeah.
I think they got just a little flat-footed.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
but
they got
then
putting in.
later on, 60th minute, Christian Pulisic scores Captain America.
He came
Yeah.
on and changed the
Mhm.
game. Chelsea took
Yeah.
over once that sub
Yeah.
happened.
He came on at the 55th minute.
Brought in
Because,
some
5
life.
minutes later, he scored the
Hudson
goal.
Odoi looked. He was a
Mhm.
little off. He wasn't.
He was too busy partying during
Yeah.
quarantine, Greg. Come on.
And then Giroud, 2 minutes later, scores the winner. Mr. Reliable.
Olivier.
Not the
He
pretty.
is. People
Yeah.
have such a hard time.
That was a
I
good
like
goal.
Olivier.
Yeah, it was a nice turn,
That was
nice
a-
finish.
That was a really good goal.
Oh, like we all kind of bag on Olivier Giroud, like you know, he's like Mandzukic. He's like Mandzukic.
Yeah.
You can rely on him to get a goal when you need it.
Yep.
But 2-1 result
You
for
just
Chelsea.
can't rely on
Yeah.
him to be quite as good in open play.
Yeah.
You got and the thing watching from this match and like just throughout the season, you do got a feel for Jack Grealish.
Oh,
Like,
I know.
that guy is like
Yeah.
putting his heart and soul into that team. The amount of fouls he drew that game.
It's getting
was
beat up.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Um,
got clobbered. Yeah.
And then
Time
Ever-
to
he
leave.
just he's really good, honestly. Like he's definitely done at Aston
and
Villa.
then Everton. We're gonna move to Everton, Liverpool, and Merseyside derby.
Liverpool did not
Yeah.
look impressive.
I heard. Yeah,
Oh man,
fair.
I almost.
They're still gonna win the fucking league.
they are.
They
but
looked-
They
looked
want.
flat.
Liverpool did rotate. They did rotate a little bit with Minamino starting. No Andy Robertson in the 20-man squad, which I found a bit shocking, but it didn't start off great for Liverpool. James Milner had to go off with an injury.
Mhm.
There was also an injury to was it Joel Matip they got?
I think so. Yeah.
I think so. So you had 2 not great injuries there. And you know what? Everton actually came closest to winning this game. They hit the post, and Dominic
Yeah.
Calvert-Lewin should have scored.
Prayer from Moy
Yeah, Liam.
from Moyes Keane. That guy needs
He
to
came
fucking
on.
leave.
He came on
When the game
for
ended.
for 30 seconds.
He needs
walked
to go
on,
home.
Referee blew the whistle.
Yeah. And that, like you said, though, that's just not the Liverpool we're used to seeing this season. It's
I mean, I think
Is
we
it
saw
'cause
moments
of
of.
its-
I
yeah.
think we saw moments of it. I mean, I saw there was a couple counterattacks where they were looking deadly. I know Van Dijk put the ball in for Joe Gomez down the wing, and he looked to be in. Sadio Mane had chances, but you know, there was no fluidity. There was no like simple passing through the middle. I thought they were missing Mo Salah on the wing a lot. Firmino can't buy a goal this season, it seems. So I don't know.
That's the
It
thing.
was
No,
a
no Mo
weird
Salah.
Liverpool.
Like that's a big part of Liverpool missing. Like
Yeah.
the man
was
like
a
starts
weird-
like
a weird
every game
Liverpool.
for Liverpool. So
Yeah.
like you
That does
said, it's not
cover-
too much because it's they're gonna win the league still. So they're
It-
not.
it's just they really wanted to win against Everton at the Manchetser at Everton. That have been scenes, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. At 0-0, I'm not surprised. I'm kind of surprised at not because Ancelotti's a good manager. He knows how to control games and get the best of some of his players.
That's
So
the thing, you got to give it to
Yeah.
Everton too, honestly, to be able to hold off against Liverpool.
We can look forward to the next couple of days of matches coming up.
Mhm.
Monday is Man City Burnley. Tuesday Leicester Brighton,
That
and
should be an
then
interesting
Tottenham against West Ham. Both not bad matches. I'm interested to see Wolves versus Bournemouth. See if Wolves can
Yeah.
just dispatch them real simply.
but
Like I said, Man United Sheffield will be a big one as well.
mhm. And then at Thursday, Chelsea City.
That's
Yeah.
the big
Oh
one.
yeah,
And I don't work.
that'll be a fun game to
Even,
watch.
Even Arsenal
Yes.
Southampton, a good mid-table clash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
I'm
no.
really looking forward to seeing Arsenal ball
Southampton
again.
probably could destroy Arsenal. As
We'll
bad as
see,
that
we'll
is.
see.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think-
100%.
I think
I
Arsenal
think that
are.
kind of
need to-
covers the
yeah.
Premier League. Is there anything else we need to talk about there?
Not
No.
necessarily.
I think we
Just-
covered most of it.
Just excited that it's back. It feels good to be watching it again. Like
Okay.
Liam said, it's something that we can watch here in Canada really easily.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I guess let's touch up slowly on the Bundesliga. Not much craziness happening except for the fact that Dortmund beat Leipzig 2-0.
And a big thing,
Yeah.
I mean,
Bayern.
Bayern Munich won
They
the
won.
championship.
That also happened, but that's happened now for 8 straight years.
Again,
It's just kind of
that's what we should probably cover.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, that's let me see here. It was on what Tuesday, was it? Yes, Tuesday they won it against Werder Bremen. Bayern had a red card, but still won 1-0. Interesting game from Alphonso Davies.
Yep.
Yeah.
To say the least.
He broke a Bundesliga record, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember how fast he was running, but he broke a
I think it
record.
was
Fastest
36
player.
kilometers an hour.
Oh my god. But then he
As you
proceeded.
do.
But he also got a double yellow and got sent off, which is kind of deserved in a sense. The first call could have been a red card in my opinion. Kind of lost his focus and kind of lashed out for whatever reason. And then, but Lewandowski scores a fantastic goal,
Great goal by him.
great
yeah.
touch
Yeah.
finish, and
Just Lewandowski doing
Mm.
Lewandowski.
yeah, and
Am I
then
not correct to say that was his 44th goal this
it was like
season in all
45th,
competitions?
45th.
45th,
Something
that's
around there in all comps. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Like, this is a man who's been around for almost a decade now, and he's done
He
the
bangs
business
goals.
every
yeah,
season.
and then that was a midweek game. There was a lot of games in the Bundesliga this week. Actually, the shocking result was when Dortmund lost to Mainz 2-0.
Yeah.
Very odd.
Shocking.
They were playing
Shocking.
Hazard, Haaland, Sancho, Witzel, Brandt. Like, wow. But
Well, that was the
Good
fun.
team,
That
yeah.
was the funny thing.
yeah, congrats to Mainz. But going
Another
forward,
shocking result would be Leipzig and Dusseldorf. They draw 1-1.
Yeah.
2-2, sorry.
and no surprise,
yeah.
Schalke lose to Frankfurt. That club is
I'm honestly not even.
Yeah. That
they
club
they
is
are
just-
the Arsenal of the Bundesliga right now.
Not that
They
bad.
lost
Okay,
4-1.
let's be realistic.
They lost 4.
They're
They lost
bad.
4-1 to
They're
Wolfsburg.
not
They're
Arsenal bad.
Matt.
How are they this bad?
Arsenal bad?
They're just
Schalke
losing
has not-
focus. Oh,
You-
They haven't-
think-
I don't think they've. I don't think
You
they've
think
won a
Schalke?
game since Christmas.
And then you think Arsenal, and you're like, who should be better?
Maddie, they haven't won a game since Christmas. I'm pretty sure.
they're in 11th right now.
Like,
I'm pretty sure it's longer than that, actually.
Jeez. And then yeah,
find out, let me see.
You got a Google Map. I almost say Google Maps that. I've been recording with you assholes too long.
Let me see what their last win was. We're going. The last win.
They're only slightly worse than Arsenal.
December-
Yeah, Arsenal are in 10th.
December
They're
15th
one
was their
place.
last win.
How much points they got?
Sorry, I lied to you. December 17th was their last win. 2-0
How many
over
points?
Gladbach.
How many
Nah.
points they got? How many points they got?
39.
39. Arsenal is 1 point better than them. Yeah,
Jeez.
1 point. So who really fucking sucks? That's real. These guys have a bobby egg, right?
Yeah, it's bad for Arsenal.
It's countered by David Luiz.
It's just
so, you know,
you
they still
expect
have 'em.
Schalke to be higher up the table usually.
Yeah.
But
You do.
Dortmund bounced back after that loss against Mainz with a 2-0 victory over Leipzig.
yeah,
That win makes
That was a
them
massive.
qualify for second in the Bundesliga. It's a good result there.
and
but yeah.
also Paderborn is getting relegated, so goodbye.
Yep.
And Leverkusen get result 3-1 over Cologne, but they also actually lost
Against
to
Cologne, you said?
FC Conan during the midweek.
Say that again?
Cologne?
Cologne?
I'm probably mispronouncing that, but
Anyways. Anything else really
Moving
left on
forward.
the Bundesliga?
yeah, the final match day is happening on Saturday. Yeah, Wolfsburg versus Bayern. It's gonna be done, dusted. Trophy's gonna be
Well, it's like
lifted.
third place, third, fourth, and fifth is gonna be decided. It's like massive games here. So
Yeah, Gladbach versus Hertha will be a big game. Dortmund, I think against Hoffenheim, they should be able to get enough there. And
they're
then
not too worried
Leipzig,
anymore.
They placed against Augsburg.
Yeah.
Leipzig, Gladbach, and Leverkusen have a lot to fight for this last match.
Do you want to talk about a trophy? Let's go to Italy, Coppa Italia.
Coppa Italia.
Yeah.
That
Thank
happened.
God.
Big result.
Thank
I
God
see a lot of
Juventus
a lot of
lost.
comments.
I quite remember last week me saying, "Do you guys think Napoli can take it?" Right?
I thought
And it was
they
like,
could fight for it. No, I didn't say no. I didn't say yes either. I was kind of neutral, I guess. Most of you guys were like, "Yeah, Juventus got it," but Napoli fought and they won in pens.
Brought it up, was.
It's called being a realist, okay? Give me a fucking
Anyways,
break.
Napoli beat Juventus
On penalties.
in penalties. In the
Buffon
final
saved.
0-0.
Not much happened during the 90th minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, Buffon played very well. He was saving Juventus for the most part. Napoli played pretty well. But yeah, with the Coppa Italia, Napoli do win in penalties. But the thing is, right now, everyone's looking at Juventus's form, and it's not been good. People are wondering what's wrong with Juventus. Is it Sarri? Is it the players? Is it the midfield? Is Ronaldo not just doing enough? Because right now,
Is that one 35-year-old man doing enough?
everyone
I
knows
mean,
what
Still lots
everyone.
to play for in Italy, though.
Yeah, there's still a title race going on for first in Serie
they're
A.
not done.
But with Ronaldo, I don't know. I mean, he's 35, sure, but you thought he'd be.
Give that man a break. Give that man a break. He was on an island for
But
about 3 months, yeah.
let's look at Inter Milan. I think probably the biggest title contenders other than Juventus. I mean, I know Lazio are still there.
No, I think Lazio were the main
Inter
title
Milan-
contender.
Lazio's the main.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liam, they're a
Shout out to
point
AC
behind
Milan
them.
for still being incompetent.
I just think Inter Milan will have slightly better players than Lazio. They might come back a bit stronger.
No, I think
Yeah, they're also 5
Liam, have you
points
seen
behind.
the table?
yeah.
I see
Yeah,
the table. I know
no.
the table.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, Lazio.
Like
who's
Lazio are 1
Lazio
point
play
behind
against?
Juventus.
That's like
and
saying
Inter's 5 points behind Lazio.
that's like saying United's
Lazio
gonna
Lazio play Atalanta.
like United's gonna catch
Lazio-
up with City. It's not gonna happen.
Shut up. Your team's barely going to make it fifth.
No, I don't know about
Fifth
that.
is a question mark.
But
Fifth is a question mark.
Lazio plays Atalanta. Huge game there. Atalanta. I mean, they came back and won 4-1 against Sassuolo today, so that's a huge result there. Inter Milan won 2-1. They won 2-1 over Sampdoria. Did anyone see Lukaku's first touch?
Nope. Was it as bad as
It
it
hit
always
him in the
is?
box. It hit him in the box and almost went for a corner.
Yep, so about as bad as it usually is. There we go. Nothing new here,
It went
folks.
ping. Juventus' first game back is on Monday against Bologna. That should be a okay match, I think. Juventus
No.
should get that win.
I mean, the big game is on Wednesday, Atalanta Lazio. I'm excited for that match.
That's
I want to
okay.
watch more Serie A if I can. It is a competitive league right now. Like it's good quality, so
if Lazio
title race
does
is
win
on.
Serie A,
yeah.
if
So
Lazio wins Serie A, does that mean Celtic are better than all of Italy?
no, come on. Anyone can beat anyone in football.
We did the double over them. We
Sorry,
did
Liam.
the double over them.
And United did the double over City. Doesn't mean we're better than City.
This is a good point.
No.
I'm
Yeah.
glad he said that.
Yeah.
Normally I can count on watching some stupid ass shit. Not
Yeah.
realistic. I'm glad.
So yeah, that's it.
Another big game before the season does end.
Yeah.
We do see Milan play against Roma. That's on next Sunday, so we'll cover that on the next podcast. But that'll be
still a bunch of games left in
Yeah.
Serie A. So
Yeah.
let's just
España time.
Yeah, La Liga has been interesting, no doubt.
España.
Yes.
Leah, Matt, what's your thoughts on Barca
Matty, how's your
currently?
nerves? Your nerves are shaking there, boy.
I don't want to talk about it, to be fair. I was hoping this part wouldn't come up.
Well,
I really don't want to talk about it.
The La Liga title race.
Is-
Barcelona is the first team to blink. They drop points for the first team to drop points. They drop
Yeah,
Sevilla 0-0.
To be fair, it's a good team, so.
not a
It's
terrible
not a bad
side
team,
either.
100%. But Real Madrid, they keep on doing their thing. They get a 2-1 victory over Real Sociedad, which is actually a very good result. I mean, Sociedad is a pretty good team this
Oh,
season.
yeah.
Such a good result for Real Madrid to beat fucking Real Sociedad. Yeah. Staggering
You
that.
dropped points. You dropped points.
Sevilla's better than they are. At least,
Correct.
I mean,
Yeah,
they don't have
Sevilla-
Ben Yedder anymore.
Sevilla is in fourth,
But-
so he's not
It's
wrong.
just disappointing, man.
All I'm seeing
Disappointing.
is
I-
a nervous Maddie.
I mean,
Real got
Sociedad,
one, so-
Sociedad's also 6 with 47. There's not much of a point difference between
There's not,
Sevilla and
yeah.
Sociedad. So
We got this. No, we got this.
I think I'm gonna
Confidence, I like it.
argue that Real Madrid's
Real
the better
Madrid.
side. Yeah, Real Madrid's got
How
better
are they the better side?
better team all around.
Really?
How can you know
Goalkeeper. Who's the better goalkeeper?
Courtois?
No, he's not. No.
I think so.
Since fucking dude, 6 months ago, that guy couldn't save my shit from hitting the
Well,
toilet
actually,
water.
no,
Okay.
you're right. Ter Stegen is better, but Real Madrid's defense is much better.
And then what about attack?
Attack? You have Messi and Suarez.
Yes, and they have
And they're pretty good.
Jovic.
Benzema.
Benzema's been on fire for them. I'll be honest. He's been
He has
They have
clinical.
Ben-
great
Benzema.
goal he scored.
That was a pretty nasty goal.
And
I'll
then
go with that.
I just think Real Madrid's a bit better side right now.
I don't think that.
All right, guys. Let's
They're
be
both
honest.
quality, but
Atletico
That's-
Madrid.
That's me
actually
being
won.
honest.
I think the way I
Wow,
can
good
put
for
it
them.
is
1-0.
Yes.
I was gonna say
Atletico
I
Madrid,
think
big results
Saw.
1-0.
Real Madrid's is more stable at the moment. The first
Well, that's
day.
not hard, assuming we can't figure out our fucking board shit. But you know we're getting
Thank
there.
you. Yeah. Don't worry, there's gonna be more questions about Barcelona later.
But we still have Messi, so it's all fucking good. As
Yeah.
long as he
Let's
doesn't
look
leave next season,
forward.
we're
But
straight.
let's no.
Let's
Celta
look
Vigo.
forward.
Hang on.
Relax.
Celta Vigo won 6-0.
Yeah, that did happen against Alabama.
Well, it's fair to
There's
say
also
that
a red card in that game, though.
fair to say that not
Let's
all the
look
clubs are
forward.
back.
Let's look forward
Mhm.
to the
Yeah,
next games
6-0.
because Barcelona play against Athletic Bilbao. Not the easiest game ever. Bilbao's not a crap club, and Real Madrid they
Not a
play
crap
they play
club.
against. They're not the worst ever.
But you're just saying
Real
all
Madrid-
the other teams are just crap.
I mean, they're better than
Well,
fucking
Real
Mallorca.
Madrid. Yeah, exactly. Real Madrid's playing Mallorca, so yeah. when all your place is known for is partying, you know, it's like okay, my
Yeah.
team's not much better. But yeah, I mean, I think La Liga will come down to the final match day kind of thing, which is very exciting and is good to see. I'm looking forward to the La Liga title race for sure.
Oh yeah.
The only solace I have in this league is that Real Madrid hopefully will get their ass smashed up by fucking Man City. It's the only thing I have to say.
I think both are
I
looking
mean, we
pretty
might
good.
also by Napoli, but this is fine. We move.
Well, let's talk about the Champions League. I mean, I think
It's
that's kind of
coming back.
covering all the domestic leagues. But yeah, the UEFA Champions League is coming back in a very interesting format. It's going to be hosted in Lisbon, Portugal. And
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
know,
lie, they should have
it's-
hosted it on the island that Cristiano Ronaldo was bunked up on. It's pretty safe there.
so let's take a look at what is going to be coming up here because it's going to be some insane, like 2 weeks of football, basically.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot to take in.
It's just like a tournament format, basically. So let me get to this. So the
Champions League, yes.
The round of 16 second legs. Half the teams have advanced already. So we have Atalanta through, we have Leipzig through, PSG, and Atletico Madrid. We still have to see these second legs of Bayern Munich, Chelsea, which I mean pretty much a done deal because Bayern Munich smashed them in the first leg. Then we got Barcelona, Napoli, which is 1-1, I believe, or 0-0.
1-1.
0-0.
1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
Manchester City versus Real Madrid, which was
Fuck if I remember.
so long
2
ago.
2
That was
1
a
2
long
1.
time ago.
2-1, I think.
Manchester City won.
It is 2-1. 2-1 Man City.
There we go.
So City got
Oh,
a
I
slight
know.
advantage there.
Were that
And
away or
Juventus
home?
Lyon. It's going to. Well, it should be going to Manchester, but it's going to Portugal. And then
Yeah, but they still
Juventus
counting
Lyon,
away goals
which-
in that? Is that a thing they're still doing?
I assume so, probably.
I don't know.
And then the second leg of Juventus Lyon. Lyon have the shock 1-0 advantage. And I mean, Juventus not coming back in great form.
Yeah,
Lyon,
that's
though,
a
of
minute
course-
away from now still. So,
Even Lyon haven't played. The French league is done. So they're telling me you had to wait until
they're screwed.
August
Oh,
8th.
no.
Yeah.
So it's been 5 months since they've played a game, basically. Like it's
They're probably gonna
insane.
line up some friendlies. If anyone
Yeah,
will accept it.
probably.
Quarterfinals of the Champions League will be the 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th of August. Semifinals the 18th, 19th, and then the final, the 23rd of August, at the Estadio do Sport Lisboa Benfica.
That's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
It'll be so good.
That's a
it's
lot of
great.
football. Just Champions
I'm
League.
on it.
Thank God.
We're gonna
Yeah.
be busy, man.
I'm-
Fuck,
Gives
we
us
have to do, like,
something-
6
gives us-
podcasts a goddamn week.
Gives us something to talk about. We can do maybe live reactions too, maybe to that. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
So,
Hopefully by that time,
Hopefully
the world's
COVID's all much better.
a little
and
bit
then-
better, yeah.
also back just
But-
what? Go ahead, Liam.
No.
I was gonna say in La Liga, Sergio Ramos broke a record though. He's now scored the most goals as a defender. He's surpassed Coman.
Good
So,
for him.
Interesting record, yeah. Good. I
That's like.
think it's good to touch upon that.
Get me out of
Anyways,
there.
let's get to questions. We're gonna move on to TikTok questions
Yeah.
first. The first one comes from Oliver Morton 29. What do you think Grealish is going to do after the season ends?
Yeet. Yeet.
Well,
he's gone. He's
where
out.
does he
know
go?
I
Dude,
know
he's
he is an Aston
fucking
Villa
anywhere
fan,
but where he is now.
but yeah, I don't see him
Now,
sticking around.
now call me
to
crazy.
Go back to the championship.
I have and
Even if Villa stays up, does he stay?
No,
no,
If he's smart, he.
No,
I
he's
don't
too
think he is.
valuable.
I think he's.
I don't think
I
so,
think
but yeah.
might as well cash in on him.
Yeah.
Well, there are. This is what I think could happen. Likely won't. Hear me out. Sane is leaving City. They're having troubles negotiating a deal. He's likely going to go to Bayern. Man City go for Grealish. They play a similar position. Not a bad
I
idea.
think they'd probably go for someone else.
I don't know.
I
Jack
don't-
Grealish is pretty
No
good.
offense to Grealish.
If
I think
you
they
are
go for
Jack
us.
Grealish, do you want to go to Manchester City and sit on the bench because you're not going to be starting ahead of Raheem Sterling?
I think Grealish
What?
should go to like.
I think he's
as
going to
much as I
Leicester.
don't want to say
Well,
it,
Grealish
like,
plays
I
on the
was gonna say
left-hand side.
Leicester.
I
Maybe
think so,
try and
Leicester.
help Arsenal. Maybe like
Ye-
that.
No, he shouldn't do that.
It's not a bad
Because
shout,
next season
Greg.
he's going to be getting relegated again. He
Greg,
doesn't want that.
Greg, let me touch on that. I mean, Wolves are going to be selling some players. Wolves could probably look into him. I know
think
you.
he should
Why
go
are
to
Wolves
Wolves
Leicester.
still
selling
think going
players?
for English players.
Why are Wolves selling players?
Well, there's
Who
going to
are
be
they
a lot
gonna
of people are interested in it, especially Jimenez and Yota. I think.
Why
Or-
would they
They can
want?
keep
Why
a
would
hold
they
of him.
need to though?
No.
They hopefully they
They're a
won't.
good
Well, if the
team
right
right
if
now.
the right price tag
Especially
comes,
if they
I know
win the
you.
Europa League.
I know Juventus are interested in a couple of their players. So
I think they're in a good
Yeah,
place
They
right now.
people
doing
and
good
teams
things.
should be interested in those players, but they should try and hold on to them.
well with
'cause
Spurs, no, Spurs are kind of okay on the left hand side with
I
Son.
don't-
Spurs could really use him. I don't think they'll go for him.
No,
And of course,
No.
Manchester United. Do you think that you guys will get him?
he'd be a good shout. He'd be nice to be added into the lineup, although he's going to demand minutes.
Depend on
Competition
Sancho?
between him and Rashford. I mean,
I
Sancho
really
plays
do
more on
think
the right.
The best place for him is Leicester.
Okay.
Leicester
really
be
do.
a good shout.
That'd be a great
I
place for him
agree.
to go.
I like that.
Okay, next
I
question.
think Leicester need to find another goal scorer to help Jamie Vardy up front.
If he wants to chase the cash, though, he is 100% going to Manchester United.
Yeah.
100. That is if they prioritize him over a $100 million Sancho.
Okay, second question. Thoughts on the Peruvian national team? Not a terrible side.
Completely frankly honest.
I heard it's warm in
not
Peru.
a terrible side. It is. It's like I've been to Peru. It's a good place. Good times.
Only thing I'm gonna say
Highly
about Peru
recommend.
is that they looked pretty
You were barely
excited.
sober that time, innit? Oh, what the fuck you're talking
Uh,
about?
2 months. I was like, what?
Peru looked pretty exciting at the World Cup. I thought they were deservingly not enough to go through into the round of 16, but unfortunately they did not. They had an exciting team from what I remember at the World Cup, and they have a solid group, I think. So I can't really comment too much on Peru, but
Hi, boys.
an exciting team.
I'll make
least.
100. I will donate 100 subs into Waz's chat if you can tell me 3 players on Peru without googling it. I'm watching you.
Pizarro, that's it.
Yeah,
Okay,
Claudio
again.
Pizarro. that's
Yeah,
it.
Claudio Pizarro is a bit of a.
Unfortunately, sorry.
I don't know
love
what
this
it is.
country.
Yeah,
I
could have
live in your
named-
country. I love it, but I know nothing about your teams.
Yeah.
You could have given me any name that sounds Spanish, and I would have probably just donated the subs.
here's
I
a
mean,
here's a
you
be-
weren't donating 100 subs to once.
here's
Oh,
a
fuck no.
here's a better
Like
question.
$600.
Do you
Fight me.
think Messi's 91 goals in a calendar year will soon be broken or in time? No.
Who
No.
the fuck buy?
No.
Dude, that was absurd.
Mbappe? Maybe in Ligue 1?
I still don't think so.
Dude, I don't know,
That was
man.
ridiculous what he did.
No, that's why I think he's the greatest of
think
all
so.
time. That record is outstanding. I'm sorry, that's something Ronaldo hasn't even got close to. Ronaldo might be able to win trophies with Portugal, but Messi's records are just outstanding.
Insane.
Yeah.
I don't see it being beaten
No.
for a long time, even if it does.
Matt, are you there?
100% agree.
I'm there.
We got a question for you. You
What's
right?
up? Hit me.
What do you think of the Jamaican national team or any Caribbean national team? If you guys don't know, Matt is Jamaican. He's of Jamaican descent.
I'd be lying to you if I knew anything about any other Caribbean national team.
Give us the
Our
Jamaican.
team is suspect, yeah. There's not a lot going on over on this side. We have one player that could be considered quality. I'm almost convinced that Usain Bolt could probably fucking start for us at this point. There's not a lot to talk about. What do you want me to say? We have Leon Bailey and a cool nickname.
Yeah.
This
You'd
is
think
it.
you'd think they would do a bit better in like the Gold Cup and whatnot. They don't have terrible players, but
How?
They have one player.
We have one
but for
quality player. We have, I mean,
for
Andre Blake is
for
is a decent goalkeeper.
for CONCACAF,
Do you know who that is? He plays in the MLS.
Yeah,
He's all
I
right.
do.
He's all right. But like, who else we got?
I mean,
one of our
if it
our brighter up and coming talents, Maddox is a fucking criminal. Like, what are we supposed to do?
there's one bright spot is that right now they're 48th in the FIFA rankings somehow.
Stunning. Yeah. It's a
Not
shame that only 30 teams make it to the World Cup. But I'll handle 48. Yeah. I'll take that.
All right.
I'm looking at the current.
Oh, I love
I'm looking at the current squad. I don't know when this team
Although-
play.
I must say our team would be sick
Yeah.
if all these Jamaicans didn't play for England.
Yes. Raheem Sterling.
Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Daniel Sturridge. Ooh, we'd have a decent team. Not a good
Yep.
team, a
Unfortunately,
decent
that's
team.
what a lot of players do.
Oh, we won a Premier League though. We did win a Premier League, thanks to Mr. Wes Morgan.
Yeah,
He
it's
was
true.
old and
You know
slow as
what?
fuck, but he's not even slow. Why did FIFA give him like 20 pace?
I don't know. They always give like.
How you gonna give any black man 20 pace?
He's just a big man.
He's Jamaican. He's
Big.
Matt, do you
has a
think?
lot of melanin.
Matt,
30 pace.
Matt, do you think you could play in the Jamaican Professional Football League?
Honestly, if I got my fitness up, the Jamaican League,
Yeah, the
no,
Jamaican.
I could go play there today. I could have McDouble before the game. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh my god.
That's fucking easy, bro.
King,
Gotta go play
That's not even
the.
hard.
Go play for the Humble Lions. The Humble Lions. Oh my god.
Humble, dude. I'd sweep the Humble Lions, bro. They can't handle it.
Waterhouse.
Don't know who the fuck that is.
Oh my god.
Next question.
Next question.
I could probably play for the Jamaican national team looking at some of these players. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
Who the
Okay.
fuck is Damian Lowe?
Next
Who
question.
is that?
This is
Okay, moving on.
this is a question without Lucas. I don't know if we should ask it, but Lampard or Gerrard?
Lampard. We've
I'm
had this
going
discussion
with
before on the show.
Lampard. I think we've had the discussion.
Lampard was a better player.
Lampard.
My heart says Gerrard because I do prefer him, but after his coaching
I get-
team decision,
I was gonna say
he go for Super Frank.
Frank is
He was
just.
the
He was a better player.
Gerrard.
sorry.
I guess Gerrard's Mr. Captain Clutch because he came up big for Liverpool at times,
And-
but
And Frank Lampard wasn't.
he was. I'm just saying that's what Gerrard's more known for, and also I mean Lampard just kind of is just a little bit.
What part of slipping, costing your team a title is clutch?
Yeah,
I'm confused.
yeah.
It's Lampard for me.
Like look at
It's
Lampard's
Lampard.
goals. Like he has 300 goals as a midfielder. That's insane.
Yeah, that's
Lampard is-
incredible.
Name another
He's
player who's
also a
done
better
that.
manager.
Yeah.
But you know,
Matt, here's a question kind of for you from Dan Chan. At the 90th minute, can you talk about the downfall of Barcelona? Really
what the
downfall
fuck
right
are we talking about the down? We're tied for first. I don't know what. People need to get off our dick. I'm not gonna lie. For 1 second, just please give us a fucking break. We're tied for first. We have the best player in the world.
Champions League.
We're still in the Champions League. The fuck? We're supposed to be 40 points ahead. What do you want? What do you
Yeah.
want?
I think.
I-
I think.
Get better.
I think
Get
this,
better, Matt.
I think this question. No, I think this question kind of shows how fans of these super clubs have kind of become very
Unbelievable.
very like you know,
Impatient.
I'm gonna use I'm gonna use Real Madrid fans as an
Like
example.
picky.
They've booed Ronaldo because he
Yeah.
had a bad game, or you know even like a club like Bayern Munich, you know they get one loss and it's like fire the coach, fire everyone. It's like guys, relax. You're a club. You're allowed to lose. You're allowed to have a bad game. You know.
It's
And I look at
human
Barcelona.
beings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
Barcelona has not had a downfall. Like, okay, they're not
I'm
the
not gonna lie.
winning Pep side. They're
We're
still
going through some
good.
shit.
Like,
The board is
We're
weird.
really going through some shit.
Messy.
I
on
do
your
think-
squad.
I do think our issues with the board are inexcusable. But we're
Unless
not
that's
fucking
what they
Arsenal,
need.
man.
With the downfall
Yeah.
is like with the board and everything.
Yeah, but that's being changed next year.
Yeah.
And we're
Everyone's
still doing well.
everyone's looking at
Whatever.
Barca as like the next United or AC Milan once Messi leaves, but
Oh, we have way too much money for that.
they had
You know, we-
their money.
Well,
to be
yeah,
fair,
yeah,
to be
yeah.
fair, United had a lot of money too, but I think
the
Barca.
difference is people want to play for Manchester United a lot less than they want to play for Barcelona.
Now, yeah.
Barcelona is still the number
Even
one.
then,
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Even then, man. Yeah, that shit hasn't
Barcelona
changed.
is just it's Barcelona.
There's
like-
there's two teams you think of, and the two teams on top of every kid's wish list usually, and it's Barcelona and Real Madrid.
Spain.
It's just the way it's just the way it's
also a
gone,
little
man.
nicer.
Hey, right now, I would say so.
Even before,
think-
bro.
I
Look
think
at all the players Barcelona
list-
and Real Madrid have attracted throughout the world, throughout the years.
I think my top of my list would be like a West Brom, maybe a Stoke.
I mean, 'cause
say
you
these
can't
teams-
get much better.
You're strange, man. You like your hardworking clubs, your hard man clubs. I like to say.
I'll choose full.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly
they-
the reason why he likes Tottenham, in it. That's exactly why. They're very hardworking.
Here's a good
I
question.
like Tottenham.
next
You
question.
love Tottenham. Sean.
We kind of already touched on this, but thoughts on the La Liga and who will win? Matt, who do you think is winning La Liga? Do you think you're winning it?
I think it's gonna be Barca.
Real Madrid.
I'll go Real
See what
Madrid,
happens.
but
3-1.
Y'all are gonna.
It'll be- it'll
y'all
be
are
a-
It's gonna be.
it'll be a good-
like
it'll be a
we
good-
said earlier in the podcast. It's gonna be down to the last.
yeah,
game.
it'll be a good battle. All right, next question. Will there ever be another Messi versus Ronaldo type of rivalry? That's actually a good question. Thank you, Angel Bravo.
I don't want to say no, but it's not likely.
No,
It's
Like
really
that
not
that
likely.
rivalry.
I think
is,
the
like,
closest we
massive.
might get is Maupay versus Haaland, maybe.
No, but they don't have that. That's
It's not like
spark
the.
that Messi and.
I know.
Ronaldo
I'm
do.
just saying if
They
there was
played
going
for
to be.
Real Madrid and Barcelona. They met each other in the Champions League before that. I don't.
I mean, before
They were easily not even close, the two best players in the world for pretty much almost their entire careers.
Before Messi and Ronaldo, who was the big rivalry? Was there two kind of like? Was there?
There wasn't really
Ronaldinho versus Zidane, maybe?
No, there wasn't really like
No,
a big.
I as far as I can remember.
It wasn't.
I don't even really consider there to be a rivalry between Messi and Ronaldo. It's a rivalry between their fans.
I know what like he means. Like it's just
definitely
the
a rivalry.
poster boys of
You know.
Ronaldo, Messi, like. Bang.
They're definitely counting their Ballon d'Ors sitting in a corner.
Every sport has that.
Win this one.
So, I mean, it's not going to be after them, but during the same time, say there's rivalry between Lewandowski and Suarez.
It was small. It was a little bit.
A
little bit.
No.
Lewandowski is definitely a better striker right now. I don't think that one's in question.
Here's another question from Just Cute Boys. Okay then. What is your opinion on we've actually answered this a lot. What is your opinion on Alphonso Davies and his future?
Can we rewind a second? What was his name?
That's his username, Just Cute Boys.
Oh.
Yeah, that's TikTok.
Okay.
Welcome to TikTok.
We've
talked about him so many times.
Yeah, we love Fonzie because we're Canadian. We're from Edmonton, where he grew up.
Yeah.
And we think he's one of the best left backs in the world.
He's now rookie of the season in the Bundesliga, and everyone's saying, "Oh, how can you say rookie? It's such a North American thing." No, actually, in the Bundesliga, they use the term rookie, so piss off with that. But
how is rookie a North American word?
Oh no! Somebody was like crapping on some North American journalists for using the word rookie towards a footballer. He's like, "You can't use rookie, and it's not how they say it in football in Europe." I'm like, you're stupid.
What the fuck do you want them to say?
Young player, you know.
You have to say young player.
Yeah.
When rookie is literally defined as someone who's.
Yeah, I don't want to say two words instead of one.
It's fine.
I'm lazy.
You know
I saw another question related to that one. It's like, do you think Alphonso Davies will make a big move the next couple of years? I mean, he's at Bayern Munich.
How much bigger do you want him to get?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a big transfer.
I think he should make a move to Everton. I think Everton's a step up. I think he'd really do well.
He's going to the Prem. It's better.
I think David Moyes could use him at West Ham right now.
I think it'd be a good move for him to go to Ajax once Tagliafico leaves.
Yeah.
I think that would be a step up on his current situation. Starting for Bayern Munich.
We love Fonzie.
Winning,
he's in a great
winning
spot
the
right
league.
now. He's going to be one of the best.
Probably winning the Champions League.
All right, next question.
You know,
we have a couple of good questions right now. What do you think needs to change with North American soccer? Relegation, promotion.
The fact that they have three what is it?
Youth development's a big
Yeah.
They need to switch up how they need to switch up the way it's.
Let's use him as an example, because Alphonso Davies, like we said, is from our hometown. And it took him.
Here we go again.
We hear you.
Can we hear me?
Yeah.
If we can hear me, we're good. Move.
Yeah. He is the only one, I think, in our lifetime at least, that has made it out of, the city, out of the province, and actually made something of his career. I mean, he had to go to Vancouver Whitecaps, which, isn't a million miles away from us, but there's no clear path for young players in Canada. And if we want to have decent teams, we have to have a clear path for teams and for young players to, okay, we're going to have this guy who's very talented go to this bigger club, to that bigger club, to the MLS, to Europe kind of thing.
It's not like you just have those scouts just come to Edmonton.
Oh, guess who's back?
Yeah. But
we see you. Let's get you.
We mentioned Ajax. Ajax go around to a bunch of young teams in the Netherlands, and they find these 6-7-year-olds who have star power, and they create them into the next generational talent.
This is the thing, though. I think this is because you got to look at it from both ways. This is a double-edged sword. Like, you can see that you can be successful in the MLS, but Alphonso was taken at 17 or 18
from FC Edmonton.
No, from Vancouver.
Oh yeah.
To go to Bayern. What this really looks like, I don't think this Alphonso situation is better for the MLS as it is for young players coming up in the MLS or in Canada. Because I think it more just shows that people are going to look at Alphonso, kids are going to look at Alphonso, they're going to realize that there is a path you can take to making it big in Europe.
Capable. Yeah.
But I don't really see it as I can be successful in the MLS. We can grow in the MLS. All it's looking like that's going to happen now is, especially with Gio Reyna, it's
Yeah.
already starting to happen more often, is European teams are going to start looking into the MLS more, which is going to make the league worse if they're going to come over here and start
no doubt.
poaching talent.
Especially with how the
So-
money is distributed, it's
But I
so
mean,
strange.
Yeah.
If you're a young player, do you not want to eventually make that step to Europe?
They
Is
all
that not the
do.
ultimate
Oh,
goal
no,
kind of
it's-
You
thing?
should, but
It's
point
way
is you
better
want
for the
these-
young players. It's worse for the MLS.
it was worse for the league,
Yeah, the
which
league,
we're
yeah.
Yeah,
talking about trying to improve. Like,
But I mean,
what
yeah,
to make it
youth
better.
system for
it's
sure.
way better for the players though, and I'm happy that Alfonso made that step so that players in Canada
And that's
or the United
definitely
States
my
can be more
aim for it,
recognized.
is, like, improve the youth system within. And
Yeah,
try and,
Yeah.
like,
you guys make good
get that a
points.
little better.
I think they need to add promotion relegation to the MLS, but that won't happen because
Yeah.
money.
That's-
No.
Yeah.
But
The only,
eh,
the only positive thing about the Alfonso situation that would even impact like rookies, new recruits, young players
yeah,
in the MLS is if you have more, and this again is another one of those if things. If Europe comes to shop more in the MLS, it will inject more money into the MLS, given the amount of money they're willing to spend on these clubs or on these players, perhaps, sorry, which would give them more options to buy outside of the country and improve their teams that way, like with players like Giovinco, such and such, hopefully not just older players, but then you're also still losing your young talent. So really, it's hard to say at this point. It really is.
I 100% agree with all that.
so
That's my take.
like, I'm just happy that the Canadian Premier League is considering putting in actually relegation promotion, which is nice.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, it's getting
that's
better,
that's
so-
actually a good sign. But
Wait, the
Yeah,
Canadian Premier League could have
Canadian-
relegation and promotion.
Yeah,
What's
they're
the
consi-
relegation team's gonna look like. What the fuck? Are
You know
they
what-
just gonna be
do-
club teams in
do-
Edmonton?
do you want to know what's
going on?
you know what's looking like actually? Edmonton Scottish would be one of those, for example.
Yeah.
Oh, that's disgusting. Those teams are gonna be shocking. Oh.
Yeah,
But it's good though.
it's good,
though.
but it also
now Edmonton Scottish has incentive to get better and then to
That's an
find the best
example,
players in
yeah.
Edmonton.
I think a
And,
cool thing
if
that they could do would be like have the CPL be like so they could have the MLS, they could have like the CPL and an American B division, and
yeah.
then you could have the top 3 teams from each of those play in a playoff to get into the MLS
That'd be
and have the
awesome.
bottom 3 dip. That'd be cool.
I would agree.
But I
Yeah,
don't know
Yeah.
if the fucking CPL
have
needs
the
a
C-
goddamn.
Have the
CPL is a
CPL
B
as, like,
division?
as the B division.
they're
for
very
MLS
ambitious with the
kind of thing.
CPL.
Like, why would you
Yeah.
have the CPL have a B division? They barely have a good A division. What's going on here?
no, but I mean,
Oh, no.
it's the best way to improve talent. I can see what they're doing. I don't mind it. I just hope they don't get too far ahead of themselves too quickly.
Mhm.
And
That's what I'm saying.
financially, they can't keep it up with the kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
They need to establish themselves as a league first before they can start doing some shit like that.
Next question is where is Paul Pogba most likely to go? Madrid, Juventus, or Barca? Probably Juventus, if anything, if he is to leave United.
Juventus number 1, Madrid number 2,
Yeah.
Barca number 3,
Yeah.
and Barcelona number 3 by a
Manchester
long margin.
United, he
Or he
stays.
stays.
I think I could see him
I-
staying depending on if things go right, but we never know with Pogba.
I think he's wanted
See
to
how
go.
the rest of the season goes now.
Yeah.
I think he's wanted to go for a long time, and he's just looking for the right excuse to go.
Yeah.
At this point,
Do you think another question? Do you think more subs would be good for the sport? Right now we're seeing 5 subs because of the coronavirus situation. You guys,
No.
you don't like it? No,
I actually
I think
don't.
3.
I don't mind
I
it.
think 3 subs is fine.
I actually don't mind the idea. To be fair.
I like the idea that it gives more players more playing time. Because
But
like
not even
some
just that,
players
the
are
more-
just stuck on the bench.
Also, the more players that
Well,
are injected into a game keeps the game fresher for longer. So I think it could be. I think I like
But
I like having more.
I kind of
Less-
feel
too
like
much
it
is too
takes
much, though.
away-
Less
Yeah.
injuries too.
It takes away from the tactics a little bit because it's like, okay, you got 3 changes, all I can make in this 90 minutes. Now I got 2 extra ones.
I like the
Well,
fact that
I'll toss this guy on.
there's now what extra subs and extra time now though, for in the World Cup. I think.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's a good
understandable.
idea. But I don't know. I don't mind extra subs.
I just don't want it to be too much, like how we do it in our Sunday league.
Oh yeah, no.
yeah.
pop the
Oh
sub
no,
on the
that's
fly.
ridiculous.
No,
Or
no,
like
no.
hockey, where they're
You
literally line changes.
Hey, Aguero, you want a breather bait? No, you're
Wow,
good.
that's just indoor soccer.
Could you imagine? Oh, that'd be fucking sick. You just have your players lining up on the sideline, and you see like, yo, Aguero, bruv,
Switch.
Yeah.
take 5, take 5.
Hey
I might
Messi,
want to see that actually.
well, a minute break here. I'm going in. Okay, yeah, you're yeah. Oh, you're ready to come back in? Okay, yeah, I'm going off again.
That'd
Okay,
be so
last
fucking sick.
TikTok
That'd be so
question.
funny.
Can you please talk about Diego Costa? I've been asked. He's asked this 10 times
Oh,
apparently.
Do I love that guy? Oh,
Madman.
If you watch our
You did
finishing the
bad
Champions
things
League,
against me.
watch our finishing the Champions League series, and you'll know Matt loves Diego
Oh,
Costa.
love him to death, bro.
Diego.
Is he past it? He might be past it.
Yes.
I think he's
But do I
still.
love him anyways?
He was really
he's
good
always
at,
been good
at
back there.
Chelsea. He was a beast. I mean, I remember when he first came to the league, he was just scoring like it was for fun. Like, it was such
He's a
an
good goal
impact.
scorer.
Yeah,
He's a good
he's just a
player.
little out past it now.
Came to the
I
Prem, won some titles, left, and then yeah, he's back in Atletico Madrid. Hasn't really shown at the international stage for Spain. He used to be Brazilian, so yeah, no, just a bit of a madman, but he looks older than he should be, or older than he is for whatever reason.
I mean, he's starting to catch up with how he looks.
I know,
think
it's
he's starting to
just-
catch up.
Yeah.
His age
God.
is starting to get there. When he
Okay,
was like 24, it was alarming.
Is that it for TikTok or?
yeah, I'll go to Instagram now.
I've got. I'm gonna go to YouTube first. I got some.
Oh, you got some?
here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
through them quickly. Yeah. This is from Lloyd17. He goes. He's a Welsh Everton and Celtic supporter. So his question is, what is your favorite football kit / jersey? His is the Celtic shirt, which Henrik Larsson wore. I'm going to kind of agree with him here. The black and gold Celtic kit that Henrik Larsson wore, by far the nicest kit I've ever seen.
Shit. That's a good
Favorite
question.
kit? That's a hard one, honestly.
Fuck,
I
man.
like that question.
Any of you Ventus' second kits at this point can make that list
Yeah, they got
because
some
they are
nice
all
ones.
ridiculous.
There's a lot of like third kits that are honestly that
hate-
are nice.
I hate to say this, but you remember that one year Real Madrid had that dragon on their kit?
Yeah, the black one.
Yeah. The black.
Fuck, that was cool, man.
I'm gonna go with.
Oh my god, that was cool.
Remember Dortmund's kit in the Champions League 2013? Their Champions League kit was black and yellow.
Ooh.
That was nice.
Nah, never mind.
Dortmund's kit.
Yeah, that flowed well.
That Dortmund all black kit is probably nice.
Oh, that's also nice. United
That
have.
Bayern throwback kit where it was just the white with the red sleeves. That was class. This is hard, man.
United have had some nice like third kits, like the black ones always throughout the years I've liked, but nothing that stands
The
out.
roses.
I always like I always like the special kits, like the anniversary.
That's
Bayern
what I
Munich
was
had,
kinda
the
saying,
125 anniversary. It was a really nice kit.
That's what I was kind of getting at, like those kind of stuff. The kits that they don't actually play in, really.
Okay,
In terms of what did you think about kits that they actually play in though? Who has the nicest one? Throughout time, let's just say, just to be simple.
I'm gonna.
Consistently, who has the nicest kits?
I think Real Madrid personally. I think always have nice kits.
I think Arsenal's up there.
Arsenal,
always
okay.
has really good
Arsenal's got
kits.
good kits.
Always.
Honestly.
Too bad they
The
don't play up
Gunners.
to the standard.
Like how clean Real Madrid's kits look sometimes. The white and Los Blancos. Oh.
If Barcelona wouldn't stop fucking with the kits,
Yeah. Too many pattern changes.
like shit, man. It's just a blue and red stripe. How'd you fuck this every single year? Whatever.
Here's a question we kind of talked about before in the podcast. Who is the best goalkeeper in the world right now? That is
Between-
from Liam. Thank you, Liam.
It's between Alisson and All Black.
Yeah, I would say so.
I
Ter
can't really decide
Stegen.
between them at this point.
I would
Ter
say
Stegen's up
Oblak.
there. I think Oblak's better
leaning
than Ter
towards
Stegen.
Oblak, yeah.
It's Oblak or Alisson. I can't really choose between them. They've both been really good this year.
They also have like a different styles of play too, though. Like, cause Allison is he's just fantastic and fits that Liverpool like
Mhm.
team so perfectly. And then
Yeah,
Oblak
next-
is just a fantastic goalkeeper with that Atletico defense that like it just
Mhm,
makes him so much
100%.
better, right? So
Mm-hmm.
Next question is from, I believe it's pronounced Ralphie. I don't really know. There's an X in there randomly. But
Good man.
what position do you guys play in real life?
Wherever you want me, baby. No, I'm kidding. I can't
That's not
defend with
true.
shit. There's no way.
Like,
You won't catch my ass below the halfway line. Fuck that. Okay, that's a bit
I
much.
have played
but-
like every single position.
Greg's very
possible.
versatile.
I'm a striker,
Mostly I'm a
right wing, or
defender,
left
though.
wing.
I'm a right
Yeah,
back.
Greg's-
Playing under a
Greg's
striker.
Greg is a grinder. He doesn't stop moving.
I'm a right back.
Was- Let me tell you about where Waz plays. Waz plays where he's least detrimental to the rest of the squad. That's Waz's position.
Waz is
Yeah.
a right back.
Wazzy's not bad. Waz is a right back. He gets up and down the
Waz
wing.
is a
He gets
quality right
moving.
back.
There ain't no one stopping.
If I had the
Doesn't matter.
pace and fitness, I wouldn't be terrible.
What Waz are we talking about? This one.
Waz improved
Is he there?
so
Wazzy.
much
He's up there for
In-
me.
In what? What the fuck is this guy improved in?
down there.
I play
Yeah, let's go, Liam.
up striker. I play the left wing a little bit. Maddie played with me for a little bit. Same with Greg and Waz, but I had my times.
Liam's a left winger.
Matt
Yeah.
just doesn't like to
Liam
hear good and was in the same sentence when it comes to the sport.
Because you're shocking.
I've improved. Oh
The
man,
fuck you want me to tell you?
I improved.
I've improved.
Yeah, going from a 20 to a 40% in math is still shit. Okay.
I'll take it.
Oh my.
I used to be a lot better when I wasn't fat. but
Yeah.
now I'm fat, so I don't care anymore.
When was that? That was like. year
A while
7.
ago. But next question is, what is your favorite current MLS player and La Liga MX player?
Well, I don't have either. I mean, maybe Carlos Vela.
Yeah.
Carlos Vela's
Yeah,
pretty
Zlatan-
fun to
Zlatan.
watch,
So,
If Zlatan was still there.
but I don't know. I think Carlos
Chicharito.
Chicharito.
is difficult.
Chicharito.
Chicharito. Yeah, I don't really have a Liga MX. Unfortunately, we don't even get coverage of that here. I think.
Gignac, the Big Mac.
Gignac.
Obviously. I don't know if Ochoa's still there.
Um,
I don't know where he is.
My last question, I'll move on from that. My last question is from Cody. Do you guys think it's a mistake for Klopp to not sign Werner? And should he be trying to sign more players to add depth?
Like,
I
as
don't think
good as Werner would have been for that team, the depth would have been really nice, but is it that necessary for that Liverpool attack?
It's not that big of a deal.
No, I don't
No.
think it is.
Unless
Like,
like solid
that's
leads
such
this
a
summer.
better signing for Chelsea, and it's a better
Yeah,
place to go.
the thing
for
is, like,
Werner.
I think there was a lot of talk like how Liverpool didn't want to spend the cash on Werner because I mean that was a bargain of a deal in my opinion. And then they're like, "Oh, Liverpool now linked with Sancho and Havertz." Like, so they're gonna spend money on them, but not.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
No, I don't
But-
think
but-
Liverpool's looking for those kind of players right now.
Liverpool's only getting that kind of a player is if Mane or Salah goes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
Instagram
tough.
questions, opinions on Pele, and if you think he's a fraud. Liam, do you still think he's overrated?
We've talked about him so many times.
Yeah, I've heard this question too many times.
Okay.
He's not a fraud.
Overrated.
Liam is a bit of a
Overrated.
dick. Let's move on.
No.
Pele was a goat.
Next English club to win the
Good, not
UCL.
great.
Probably City or Liverpool.
So-
Yeah.
I,
I mean,
Yeah.
I think he said next. Yeah, I guess you could still count Liverpool in that.
Yeah, but I think I'll go Man City. They look pretty strong this season, especially against Madrid. I think Guardiola is gonna try and win the Champions League. I don't know.
hope
I
they
don't.
win it. They
Yeah,
got nothing else to focus on.
exactly.
Yeah,
mhm.
So excited.
was it creepy?
Here's a question. Thoughts on the recent form and future of the better team in Madrid, Atletico, who will no doubt win the Champions League in 5 years. Fact.
Who's what?
Apparently, he thinks Atletico will win the Champions League in 5 years. He thinks
They
he's the
could win
better
it now.
better
They
team in
already beat the
Madrid.
winners.
I don't think that right now the better
Wow,
team in Madrid is
scored
pretty
some goals.
clear. They've got some good
Oh, yeah, they're
players,
so good, that team. Yeah.
Joao
Yeah.
Felix and Lodi, but they need to.
They're a good
They've been
team, but they're not, like-
underperforming. So, underperforming recently. Thank you for that
Yeah.
question. Oh, here's a good
What's the
question.
top 5 FIFAs? FIFA 19, FIFA 20, FIFA
Yeah.
19, FIFA 20, FIFA 19.
Here's just no
Moving
asked. Biggest surprise this season.
Biggest what?
Liverpool losing to Atletico Madrid.
Biggest
Biggest
surprise.
this season. COVID coming in and ruining half of it.
I don't.
That's a good one, actually.
Liverpool losing to Atletico Madrid.
Erling Haaland.
Yeah, I like that one. Can I go with Arsenal's
Davies.
downfall? I didn't expect Arsenal to be this shocking.
Yeah, that's a good
Come
one
on
too.
now.
Sheffield
It was bound to
United.
happen.
Sheffield United.
Yeah,
Leicester
Sheffield
still
on
being
10.
good.
I still have to say. Liverpool.
United actually signing a player like Bruno.
Wow, it's not
Wow,
like you don't have
this
a fuckload of money.
multi-billion-dollar
how-
company.
City not doing as good as everyone
Yeah.
thought as
Yeah.
well.
City still not having a center back.
But
I don't rate John Stones.
I don't think many people rate John Stones.
I think
No offense, John
that's
Stones.
it.
Just kidding. Full
I
offense. You
think
suck.
we're wrapping it up here.
It's been a long episode. Thank you everyone for all your questions. Thank you for tuning in into a wonderful episode of 9th Minute. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. We're all on all streaming platforms, of course. Let your friends know where
I'm
we
pretty sure
are.
I'll get demonetized if I keep my face like this.
Maybe. Liam, do you want to do a little outro? You're good at that.
Pretty sure you
Yeah,
said
like
one.
Waz said, we're on a bunch of platforms. Make sure you are subscribed. Follow us along on TikTok and everything. But for myself, Liam, from Waz, Maddie, Greg, and Lucas, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching.
The fuck
and
you mean,
listening.
Lucas? I don't see that, man.
Cheers. This
In
is
what,
the end of
spirit?
the week in the beautiful game. We will see you next time. Goodbye. Bang.